What's going on, people? You already know what this is. It's on the lockout today. This is the part of the show we get a little bit into Rikers Island. What's going on the island? News from Rikers Island. So we got someone that pops off on police today on Rikers Island. This may be old news to some people. Excuse me. You probably heard it before. You probably didn't. It doesn't matter. The bottom line is that we're getting into it right here on the lockout. Homeboy pops on police on the island. Boom. You already know how that went. You know what I'm saying? The devil is always on Rikers Island. But some of these COs act as if someone popped off on them for no reason. So we have Daquan Jones, right? They walking him over from intake to his housing unit. You could picture that. If you've been on the island, you would know they walk you, the officer, from intake to your housing unit, till you go in your house, boom, boom, what have you, right? Now, at this point, they're saying that the CO tells him, go ahead, approach, like go in your cell, right? So I was trying to picture this whole thing in my head because I guess I'm bugged out like that, right? So supposedly Jones turns around, boop, pops off, punches the officer in the face, right? It gets crazy. You could imagine already where he went, right? They say the officer punched Jones, like he hit him back, boom, boom, right? And the other officer deployed a chemical agent into Jones's face. You already know he got hit up with that mace, burn, you shitting on yourself, all types of things going on, right? So in the process of all this, well, this is happening, right? A third officer deployed chemical into Jones's face, right? They were unable to take Jones down to the floor. The officer gets emergency surgery on his jaw. He got wired up. Facts. Now, those of you that never got your jaw wired don't really know what that's like. Old little Warpath been through a whole lot of incidents. So you get what you ditch out in life. And I once had my jaw wired and all that, drinking out of a straw for months. It was crazy. It was a hard situation to deal with. Bro, to this day, I think about that. But leave in the comments if you ever been through that situation where you got wired and you couldn't even eat, like open your mouth, had to learn how to talk again, had a speech impediment, all that. It was crazy. I went through all that in life. So, nothing to glorify, just letting it be known so that maybe you don't do these crazy things and end up the way I did, or this officer. But my whole point here is that the officers always act like they didn't do nothing. That's what I don't get. Like, we just told them to walk in his cell, and this guy's just that crazy, going through that much in life, that he decided to just turn around, boop, and rock this officer. Like, it's crazy when an inmate or someone that's incarcerated don't get to tell their full side of the story, because it's like, really, who's going to hear you out? Like, don't matter what. The officer won in that situation at times because he has so many people backing him. You know what I'm saying? When you an inmate and you locked up, you could get a witness or whatever. Your witness really hold no weight because they're in their house, right? They figure. And not only that, a lot of your peers that are there, whatever you want to call them, another convict or your comrade, your buddy, your pal, whatever, bro, your mans, they be like, nah, man, I'm not getting involved in that. A lot of dudes, when it's time to really get busy and be like, yo, I got you, I'm going down there, they come up with all types of excuses, bro. Facts. Or go in there and then freeze up and tell a whole different story, knowing you're going to get rocked. But anyway, they talking about that this is why Punitive segregation is essential to maintain safety and security of our jails. Now, their whole thing is they keep making a lot of noise about look what's happening on Rikers Island and all these jails and in our communities and all over the world, right? Because they was trying to do away with punitive segregation, and a lot of them things are being shut down, right? From what I'm hearing. So this is their time to make noise and be like, yo, but you see what's going on? You got to be mindful that for one who's never been locked up, hold on, let me put these on because then I don't know if this is coming out right. This is the show, so we got to have all this on. So for those that never been in those situations, they just be like, you know, good for him. He's probably a wild inmate, you know what I mean? But you don't know that some of these COs that are there from the hood and they provoke these things. They make things happen because they don't want to come to work. They want off on Christmas, but they don't want to give them off. So they like, you know what? I'm going to have somebody rock me. It just homeboy rocked you so hard that he put you out of work for like longer than you was expecting. You feel me? And never nothing funny about no one getting hurt. It's just like these are things that happen. You ever been at a job and you don't want to come in, or people that try to collect in the world? It happens every day. It's not a secret. And trying to get workers' comp and people hurt themselves. In this situation, they in being an officer, a correction officer, they have it easy because they can just pick on somebody, and 9 times out of 10, homeboy's gonna smack thundercats out of you, and you're gonna get time off. Oh, I'm in pain. This and that is happening. A lot of things. So that's what happens with Mr. Jones. The outcome of that situation, of course, you know, they trying to give him a new one. It's definitely he's getting a new one. You feel me? So that's a crazy situation. Again, I was reading something else that was in the news that was a little more recent. A dude from Washington Heights gets locked up, goes to the medical, towards the clinic area, and he's like, doctor, I love you, you know, but you need to move from where you at. I need to get in that corner. So I guess the doc don't want to move. He hands up the doctor, boom, and all the officers come. It was like a standoff for like a minute. All this is popping off in the island because, you know, the island is crazy. This one is in the clinic. These are 2 separate incidents. Homeboys from Washington Heights did this happen with, I think his last name was Rodriguez, if I'm not mistaken. He's locked up for bodying his roommate for some rent, $4,000 worth of rent his roommate owed him. So he's like, yo, I'm here for homicide. Like this, you know, like it doesn't even matter to me at this point. Like I'm with whatever he's saying. You know, my life is done. Some people feel like that. And then their whole case gets thrown out. And it's like, wow, I did all that. Now you was going to get released, but you got this new thing going on, right? It's crazy. So that happens on a daily basis. So while that's happening, he tells the officer, step back, or I'm going to smash this doc's head, he says, with this fire extinguisher. And I'm going to let you guys watch me as I eat his face off. And I'm just trying to picture, like, what goes through the mind of a person, like, while they saying this or this. Like, he was probably just trying to back them up, but there's some people that really mean that. Like, he could have been coming through that because, you know, you go to clinic. As soon as you come through, you got to see that clinic, don't matter what. So I'm thinking he's still not coming off from some K2, Flocka. Like, these are things that make people feel this way. Like, they could be animalistic. And it's crazy. And I'm just reading all this news and things that happen because reading is very good for the brain. So I do that a lot. And I read up, of course, on things that I'm into and the content that I'm making. In these situations, this is all happening on Rikers Island. Facts. So the guy, they tell him the officers are scared of death at this point. Because they're like, bro, he's going to eat his face off. Like, we need to be more careful. You feel me? So they stepping back away from him, but he has nothing to lose. Yeah, his name was Rodriguez. You see, but you got to keep in mind, sometimes you got to watch what you do or what you say with these things, because a lot of these dudes, they're in the street and they live in your community. So if you're not about it, you can't be talking about a lot of things on the tube, because people may feel like I'm just telling news, like I'm a journalist, I'm doing media, Rikers Island stories, whatever, right? But he don't see it like that. His family don't see it like that, But we always say our things while we say never out of fear, just out of respect. We respect everybody. Shout out to his family and rest in peace to the dude that passed away. If he did pass away, because sometimes these people don't get it right on the news. But rest in peace to him. We never want to disrespect nobody. We're just giving out the information that's already out there, but in our version and our opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has an opinion. Your neighbors that live by, whether he's your brother, family member, whatever, they just not probably voicing it the way we may be doing, because this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? But everybody wants to beef to the person who has an opinion on YouTube or whatever, but they don't go beef to the daily news. You know what I mean? I never got that. Like, bro, where you think we get this info from? Like, we got it from somebody else. Beef to them. You feel me? But with that being said, man, homeboy said he wanted to bite his face off. He says, if you guys open that effing door, I will use this oxygen tank to smash the doc's head in. You all are going to see me chew his face off. And this will be on you. I'm here for a murder. And I don't give a F. That's what Rodriguez, who's waiting trial for fatally stabbing his Washington Heights roommate over $4,000 of rent, told, the officers while they there, like, yo, chill, relax, bro, don't worry. They trying to calm the situation down, but sometimes it could get worse because more people come. The person feels closed in, you know what I mean? And he might really have a problem, a psychological problem that he needs help with, besides putting pressure on him and hitting him like they eventually going to do. That's what they do on Rikers Island. We all know that. That's never going to stop. The island could close and another jail open up, and that's always going to exist. If it's not this officer today, is another one tomorrow. You know what I mean? But I do see the part that we also play in it. Everybody needs to chill. It is what it is. It's just being grown about it. You have to look at it that way. You know what I mean? The doctor inside a nursing station while waiting treatment. This is Rodriguez, right? And jail staff, according to the account, correction captains and the doctor, right? Oh, snap. They tried to pursue Rodriguez to open the door. Okay, like he locked himself in somewhere and was like, I'm not opening this door, but he's in there. You know what I mean? He's 6 feet tall and weighs 250 pounds. So they were scared of death. You know what I mean? Right now, they're like, yo, it's a big dude. So that's their excuse a lot of times. It's a big dude. We needed a few of us to take him down. My bad, he got so hurt. We didn't know, to a point where he could pass. And they'll be like, look, he was a big guy. It took 30 of us to get him down. Videotapes will disappear, all types of things, bro. It is what it is. Never just straight shitting on nobody. It's just that's facts. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God. And then the nurse and the doctor is here chilling. This is what Jose is saying. The nurse and the doctor is here chilling because he has them. The door's locked. He has them back there. He's fine. Oh, no. You are a bad... Oh, my God. Negotiator. He tells the officers, like, yo, you're a bad negotiator. Bye-bye. Like, he has hostages, he feels at this time. Like, I have them hostages. They trying to negotiate with him. He's hollering at them through the door. You a bad negotiator. Bye-bye. And he's like, nah. And he's talking with them on the phone also. They negotiating with him through the door and through the phone. He said before he hangs up on the phone, according to the account, wow. The accused killer did not open the door until emergency service unit correction officers arrived at 3 p.m. Like just right before the count, right? 245. Oh, yeah, like that's when he opened the door. More than 2 hours after the incident. Wow. Open the door in 30 seconds or they'll break it down. Rodriguez allowed the doctor to unlock the door. Wow. So leave in the comments how you feel about that. These things happen all the time. Do you think it's something deeper than that? Do you think, I feel that there's issues there that need to be dealt with? Obviously. Like, what will make you, like, I've been next to the doctor or whatever, and in my head, not that I'm gonna do, I'm like, yo, if I was to just smack Thundercats out this dude right now, like, there's nothing nobody would do. Like, it's me and him alone. But I'm not gonna act off of them feelings. Because, you know, after that, you're getting washed up. You know, it's just crazy the things that happen, not only in Rikers Island, in every jail, man. God bless everybody. We never glorify none. We're just telling our story, their story, everybody's story. So you guys get some information on what's going on all over the world. You feel me? And like that, you just don't only have to get it from one source, but you get it from everybody's opinion. This is the part of the show where we get into the news and things that are going on Rikers Island. More Rikers Island stories coming from Warpath. A lot of more interviews. Remember, guys, hit me up on Instagram. Is ONTHELOCKOUT_. Not the one with the lion. That's not our page. Guy almost has like 7,000 subs or more. And it's a fake page. That's not Warpath. Our page is ONTHELOCKOUT_. Follow me. Subscribe. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We love all people. Welcome to our Lockout family. We look out for each other here, man. And we show love. If you're trying to come on the show, get interviewed, tell your story via live stream because you may be far away, or even if you close by, it is what it is. That's what we're doing from time to time. We throw all different type of content here, but we try to keep it more or less prison, jail institutions, but we do it all. Remember, we're going to post on Tech for Rec, TEK, the number 4 in Rec, so we can teach each other how we do all this with the YouTube, how we get the channel started and all that. And y'all already know we also got Golden Culture, Cultures with a K. That's where we talk about hip-hop news and everything that's going on in the industry. The Spanish channels that we got, everybody knows about that. They speak Spanish. Y'all already know. It's Noticias por YouTube, one of them, and Cultura de Oro, we opening it soon. That's how we getting down. Those are the plugins for the channels that the team over here is working on. I love all you guys. Stay tuned. More content coming up soon. Maybe in 2 or 3 minutes. Who knows? It's on. We're not stopping. We're trying to move it on up. Boom. Oh, yeah. Let's get it. I love you for real. Don't hate on me. Grab your phone. And record and post it and do the same. If you have an opinion, put it out there. Let it be heard. If you got a story to tell, come on the Lockout. You're more than welcome. We'll have you share your story. We'll plug in your channel. People will follow you if they're feeling you. And if not, do your own thing. I'm here to motivate you, not to hate on you. We love all people. Don't be mad. Post today. Don't delay. It's what it is. I love y'all. On the Lockout.